Oh, yes, okay, there we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, you're Juno.
Thank you.
There you go. I got to say, we'll put it in front of us. There you go.
You have to get used to holding it.
Yeah, this is going to be the rest of your life. You have to hold that pretty much forever now, I think. Yeah. I got to say, we said that Sean was well dressed, but you are also immaculately dressed.
Thank you very much.
You look.
Thank you.
It's good. I feel like I tried, but I feel like I've been constantly upstaged tonight in the fashion department. It is.
There's been some great fashion this evening.
It's been people are looking good.
Yeah.
And I always like the way people are somehow able to pull off. Like if they got a specific vibe, but they can dress up that vibe.
Yes.
Like the 3 Days Grace guys all looked like real sharp, but still like they were like in a rock band. I was like, sick, good job, guys.
Yeah.
So congratulations on this.
Thank you.
I always got to ask, and I know it's cliche, but what did you think? Like when they say your name, and did you expect it? Like where are you?
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't expect it. I felt so privileged to be nominated amongst my peers, who are writing great music, and so I didn't expect it. So everything from the time I got up to I guess here has been a blur.
Yeah. It's all just like none of it's happening.
Yeah, no, it'll all come back to me in sort of.
Yeah, well, when you wake up with this like heavy thing in your bag tomorrow, you'll be like, oh wait, I guess.
Yes, what is this? Yeah.
I guess I did this. This is.
And I was directly after the heavy metal group.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, I came on and I said this is the closest I've been, to a heavy metal group.
Well, it's interesting. I
was hoping to get a photo with them. Actually.
You should
yeah,
have.
That would have been great.
At the nominee press conference a couple of weeks ago, they ran the heavy metal nominees, which included a band called F the Facts, right up against the children's nominees. So it was like all these like tough dudes and ladies like with cool band names, and then it was like people in children's groups. It's a very different vibe. The room just like erupted in laughter. So I'm glad that you had that opportunity to.
I certainly did.
Yeah, people. But it's interesting though because I do think there are some similarities in like a lot of early heavy metal was like people who were obsessed with classical music.
Oh, really?
So they're not as divorced maybe.
Oh
as
no. And actually the pieces I wrote were about a pop inspired. The whole project was like pop inspired music. So we had a DJ on it, and we just had a great time.
What made you want to like what made that connection happen? Like what was inspiring you at that time?
It was because of the quartet. So they played this evening with DJ Scratch Bastard, and they approached us and said, would you like to write music that was inspired by pop, and we will have a DJ on it, and we said yes, absolutely.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Had you sort of dabbled in that previously?
Yeah, I've actually worked with Scratch Bastard before, and because I play piano, and we were in like a quartet, and then when they said you would have a chance to write for him again, but it's a classical project with a string quartet.
Yeah.
See what you can come up with. So we had a great time.
Who's the more wary in those situations? Is it the classical musicians, or is it like the sort of DJs of the world, or is everyone in that instance just excited for the opportunity to do something that crosses those lines?
It's a good question because it's usually in the case of this classical group, they exist outside the box, and so they actually were quite fearless. But everyone is slightly outside their comfort zone, which is a good thing,
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I think people tend to sort of stay in their lane a lot.
Yes.
So it's always exciting to kind of.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm happy to say that this project was really about totally being outside your lane, and they were nominated for instrumental album too, which is happening now. So I really hope they're winning.
Okay, fingers crossed. Yeah, let's see how it all goes. But that's they were fun to chat with. They were like flying in and out of the middle of nowhere in Missouri or whatever. Like, they're basically here for like 6 hours.
Oh my
or
gosh,
something.
they do hundreds of shows a year. And
it's insane. Yeah. I was like, "Are you miserable?" And they were like, "No, we love what we do." And I was like, "Oh right, I'm sorry. I guess what a gift to be able to play music for a living." Yeah, sorry. Did not mean to be rude. Do you want to sort of continue down this path? Do you want to continue to kind of explore different genres and bring them into the classical world? Are you looking forward to doing a strictly classical kind of project?
No, I think the way forward for classical music is to be all embracing, and that's the great thing about Canada. Like there's room for every kind of thing, So yeah, this is hopefully the way forward.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, congratulations on your win.
Thanks
congratulations
so
on crossing some boundaries too. It's
Thanks
very exciting.